What's up, everybody? Brought to you by Zany, like always. Life Unscripted, episode 4. And who we got? A special guest. This Ron.
The ratio.
Shaq.
You know what I'm saying? You can introduce yourself a little more, how we know him.
Come get it right. This is my brother right here. It's my older brother. Not my oldest, my older brother.
How many siblings you have?
One of the closest brothers. I got 10 siblings.
10 of us.
That's crazy. How many of y'all been in the house at the same time?
Like growing up, or you mean just
out, like in the sense of growing up, like an extended period of time.
Living in one house?
Yeah, living in one house.
It's only been what, 5 of us?
Yeah. Who? Oh yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5 of us.
Yeah. All at one time. Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's real life because I come from. It was only the most in the house in terms of siblings was me, and my 2 sisters, and they was all women.
Well, I'll say 5 is 4, bro. You can correct me, right?
Nah. But it was a time where we had like Tay living with us.
Yeah. She went in and out the house. But it's only 4 of us on the same mom, so it was mainly 4 of us.
Yeah, most of the time it was 4 of us.
And when it was coming to like siblings, was it like beefing with them? Because I was beefing. Me and my sister was beefing, like fighting.
Me and him ain't never even argued before, man.
Nah,
really?
Not one argument. Not one argument. Like
that's
ever.
crazy.
Like ever.
And I've been in the house since I was 17, so.
Why you think? But do you argue with your other brothers or?
I've argued with.
Press that button right there. The blinking one. Yeah.
I've argued with just 2 of my sisters, but they never been like no crazy shit. But in the house, nah, we ain't never fought.
Now, do y'all want to have kids and have that many kids? Sorry, that many, like 10.
No, I'm not having 10 kids.
Nah, I got 3. I'm done with 3. And I only had 3 because my first 2 was good. If I had that 3rd one first, I'd have had 1.
Nah, that's real life. That's real life. So you say that experience really dictated.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had no kids. I mean,
I had the 2 boys first, and then my daughter. But the dude, she had changed you for sure. That daughter changed a man, so.
Oh, it did?
But she the craziest though, you know?
Okay, what about you? How many kids you want to have?
Me?
Yeah.
I want at least 2 boys.
At least 2 boys. So you gonna keep going until you get 2?
I mean, if I have like 4 girls in a row and I don't have no boys, then I'm gonna be like, all right, I have a 5th one. If it ain't a boy, I'm done.
But having the 5th one is a boy.
I'm done.
You still done?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna try to get that 2nd one?
Nah.
You don't want no girls.
I really don't. I mean, if I have a girl, it is what it is. I'm down for a girl.
Why you got that perspective?
I don't know. I think it's cool. Having a brother is cool.
I wouldn't
having a brother close age would have been cooler.
Do you feel like this is close? This is close enough?
Yeah. Not close in age?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if it was closer, like able to play on like same hoop teams and like same.
I think that would even be better.
Even better, but it was still like it was cool though. Like, no, it was cool.
My boys are only 3 years apart.
Yeah. So they'll be able to get that.
They go to the same school, you know.
And me and him are 6 years apart?
Yeah,
6 years apart.
That's the reason why I think we got along so good.
Yeah. It's that big spread. Yeah. There's no reason to really fight.
When you closer in age, it's reasons to fight.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm trying to think of mine because my sister, she is 5 years older than me. And I'm trying to think in my head, did I fight with her? Did we fight? We did. Then Lulu, I ain't really fight with Lulu. She just get on my nerves.
Lulu is
the one that you just seen. Right? She 4. Lulu 4 years younger than me, and then my other sister 5 years older than me.
Okay.
And we ain't really. My 5 years older one, we fought more. Like we was more confrontational and things of that nature.
So it's kind of the same thing with BJ. See, when we was younger, we fought. It's because she was probably the girl. It was the first girl from my mom and dad. And she, girls get treated.
Oh, that was the first?
First girl from my mom and dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And so we fought a little bit, but that's only when we were kids. Not even teenagers. When we were teenagers,
it was over with.
We ain't never fought.
And what's y'all age gap?
3 years.
5 years.
No, she's 97. No, is she 98? No, 97.
Yeah, I'm 93, 6 years.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah,
You
she'll
doing
be
that
26.
4 years?
She'll
4
be
years.
26 in January.
4 years.
I'll be 32 in April.
Right?
Why you look so confused, bro?
Nah, I feel like she's. I feel like she's supposed to be 3 years old. I thought she was born in '97.
Oh yeah, nah. But actually, I went strictly side note when I heard they had that many siblings. But this episode for y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, this episode 4.
Another week down. You know what I'm saying? Really extending ourselves, making ourselves special, going to podcast, running it. 28 gonna come sooner, or 24 will come real soon. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask, how was y'all Christmas?
We had a cool Christmas. It was chill.
Yeah.
Chill
Our Christmas is always, it's more about family, being around each other.
Yeah.
So I think.
So I went over to their house yesterday, right? On Christmas. I went over to their house. And you say it's for family, but it wasn't your whole family. Is it just the immediate family that's coming, or?
No, immediate family.
Immediate?
Yeah. I say that. Yeah, I say immediate. Yeah, I say immediate, yeah.
And I want to ask this, really, I don't know if y'all experience, this is my household. I hear like parties and holidays have changed over the years in terms of siblings, cousins, and people just showing up. I want to know in your household, do y'all have the same phenomenon?
Yeah, heck yeah. From when we was younger, it used to be all types of different events going on with our family.
Yeah.
They don't do it like that. They don't do it like that no more.
What y'all think is y'all reason?
What's that reason?
Though, like why y'all, like, what's y'all theories on why it got that way? For me, I'd say it got like that because they started moving away and just got too engrossed in their own life, I guess you could say, and didn't really come around as much. I really don't have a clear theory on why, but I just say they didn't have a strong calling to family events and stuff. They'd rather do what they want to do with theirs. They start having their own kids and things of that nature.
Right. So with us, it's always been the same. Like I said, just the people that was raised in our household. And yesterday, everybody was there.
The 5 that you mentioned, that was in the same house.
The 4.
The 4.
Yeah.
4.
So y'all probably would never separate then.
Probably not. We'll probably all be together when Christmas and Thanksgiving. Yeah, we always plan to come together. For sure. Yeah. And I'm the oldest.
I like being alone.
Yeah.
You like, so if you went out, let's say you moved somewhere, let's say you moved to Oakland, you lived in Oakland, and the family event in Patterson, you showing up or no for Christmas or Thanksgiving?
I'll go. Yeah, if I ain't got nothing else planned. If it ain't like you was like, hey, let's go out on Christmas. Something like that, yeah.
So if you have a girlfriend and she invites you, you taking her invite first?
No. I don't know. If I'm not living in the house.
Yeah, you're not living in the house.
I don't know. I'll go to both if that's the case. If we're going to her family, then my family.
Yeah, it's probably
Okay.
Yeah.
So you going to both then? That's a real thing, because
That ain't fair.
my family, my mom, she didn't really have a huge family out here because she first generation. So she literally only had her sister and her brother. That's it. And then her mom. And then her dad, my grandpa, he disappeared with a Houdini. So she literally didn't have nobody. So on Christmas, so when they got married, my dad and my mom got married and brought the family together, it really wasn't no big, it was really just my dad family there. You know what I'm saying? If that make any sense.
Yeah.
So I ain't really experienced the merging.
Our mom not got a huge family. It's
Not
really
at all.
just her 2 brothers. One of the brothers kind of like, don't really come around. And it's really dead. That's just left. My grandma passed away years ago. So other than that, that's all it is.
So did she have a big family, or did her family just not show up?
Never
She just don't have a big family at all.
Oh,
That
wow.
is the opposite.
Yeah.
Huge family.
Huge family? You know, remember what my dad was saying? He said the Caucasians percentage of the world was like, what?
What was it?
7% or something like
Yeah,
that?
7% or something. Yeah,
That's
what's 7?
crazy.
But what is it? Our family, yeah, dad's side is huge. What is our great grandma got 16 kids?
Yeah.
Our great grandma got 16 kids. And all them kids had kids.
I think my great grandma.
That's our great grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, not grandmama.
Yeah, our
Grandmama still alive.
great.
She ain't have that many
Our
kids.
great got heck of kids. Like probably a 10 boy like y'all dad. But y'all dad got a lot too. That whole 10?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And then y'all
A
had
lot of
kids.
grandchildren.
You still gotta have kids.
My dad got I don't know how many grandkids he got.
Aaron got like what?
Aaron got what?
6, 7.
Let's put ourselves in his shoes, right?
And
As someone,
my pop's
shoes?
yeah, your dad's shoes.
Okay.
As someone who sired that many kids, because the question is, I want to see like the interactions between all them grandkids and keeping it together. Like, how would that go, having that many kids? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
It's hard. It's really hard when you, especially when in his household, because he didn't grow up raising all of us. He raised
Right.
the 4 that was in the household. So when he has all those other grandkids with their relationship with their moms or their dads, it's kind of hard to get closer to the grandkids like that.
oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, but with like the grandkids that lived in the house and grew up in the house, it's easy. They grew up in the house. They grew up around.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So they already grew up around and being around him. So the ones who ain't familiar with being around him, most likely he ain't gonna be in touch with those grandkids.
But he is though, cause like we got Bobby and Mason. That's my
Yeah,
other
he
sisters.
is.
Yeah, like he tries to.
As much as he could be his.
Yep.
You know.
We got our other nieces and nephews. They live in Milwaukee, so it's no way for him to go. You know, go see them. So
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a real thing to think about for everybody who having kids left and right. You don't want to be no like not involved. As for me at least, I want to see all my lineage, because that's a real thing. It's like we playing Sims out here. Right. Like seriously, you make what? Boom, boom, boom. You got all them kids. Like that's crazy, yo.
yeah.
That's
Try to be
literally
all of it, right?
crazy. All of their
So how
life.
many? You didn't really get to your side. How many kids? How many siblings you got?
I got four siblings, 5 in total. So all sisters though. I'm the only boy.
Okay.
My dad's about to pull a U. He was in a
In the household, how many you got in the household?
I have right now or at one time. The most I had at one time or right
Most
now.
you had at one
Like
time.
when you're growing up and stuff. Like how many are always?
3 to 4.
And then out of the
Or
household.
two to
And
three.
those are-
2 to 3.
What's the ages?
So my sister is a 4-year gap. I got my eldest sister. So he really got 3 blood sisters. Like a half sister and then my full sister, Lulu. And then he got 2 other ones that's like kind of like adopted, I guess you could say. And the oldest is like older than you, Shaq. She like 33, 34. And then my sister underneath her, she about around your age, probably a little bit older.
Yeah.
And then my other sister, she 29 or 28. Yeah, 29. She's 29. And then I'm 24, or finna be 24. And then Lulu 19. So it's a pretty big gap.
Right.
Yeah, it's a huge gap.
Yeah,
It's a huge gap. It's a huge gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he been a father since like 17. Can you imagine that?
I mean-
The age of 17.
Yeah, the age of 17.
I became a father at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that on your perspective?
I think.
Like what type of, let's say it like this, to all the teen dads out there, what type of advice would you be able to give them being, you know what I'm saying, going through that?
So I think it just made me grow up faster, you know? So, I mean, it kind of goes back and forth. I think if I'd have waited, I'd have had, better opportunity in life, but I think it just made me grow up faster and be, but I don't know, bro. I can't tell you because I ain't in both spots how I think about it, but
Say it both ways. Just expand on it. Tell the people, because this is the real
So-
things, you know what I'm saying? They going, they may need some type of advice or something. And they may not have nobody in there or don't want to
I
ask.
didn't, the good thing is, let's go with the bad shit. Let's go with the bad shit first. So the bad shit, I didn't finish school. I couldn't get
Like as in high school or just college?
high school.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had to, to go out and get a job quick. Let me see what else, man. I mean,
Start providing.
yeah, you had to provide. I had that's what it was. Having a baby, you had to provide. And I've been on my own since 17, so I had to provide.
On your own or your kicked you out?
I've been out of the house. It was my choice. I ain't never been kicked out, but it was my choice. I had my own spot at 18, right after we had the baby. So, yeah, man, I don't know.
There ain't no plus size to have it. Like, make it easier.
If
see
I was
having
talking
a
to my
baby,
kids, I would tell them to wait for sure. Finish school, go to college, figure out your life first. And then, when you're done with college and you got you settled in with life, you got, you got you a decent job, or then think about the future of having kids.
Now, one thing I say is I looked at an article and it said people are waiting until like 30s to have a kid. How you feel about that? Would you be down to have your first kid 30 years old, or you want to have it earlier?
I told you like 27. I mean, that's old still.
But are you okay with having one before then?
Oh, before then? No, I want one at 27.
27?
I'm 24. I got 3 years till then. I want to.
That makes sense. And as someone who had a kid with a woman,
I might have one earlier.
Until we get one, right? What should we look out for? Like that's some plus, like that's qualified. Like yeah, she the one. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about in a woman?
Yeah, because like he said he want to have one at 27. So say he looking, it's getting closer to that date. Type of thing.
You talking about in a woman?
Yeah, in a woman.
I've been with my girl since 17. So she been with me since I was nothing.
Yeah, so that means so that means she had good qualities.
Exactly.
And what was those?
Everything. Really just
that's one of them right there. What you just said.
What?
Being there when he ain't have nothing. He ain't got nothing.
Home. I'm talking about homeless, all that. Really just loyal. Stand by my side. Not letting nothing get between us. My parents, her parents, what was said. Really, that's what showed me.
So that goes back to what did I go back to, Dershow? It sounded like something we talked about. Stand by her side. It sounded like something we talked about. Is it the cherish those who do things for you when they don't have to? Is that one or is that different?
No, that's that one.
That's that one?
I mean,
because it sounded a little different though. Because what we said was back in our old, you seen them. We was like cherish people that do things they don't have to do for you. So you saying your girl was an example of that, or was it a little bit different?
She was just doing things that she didn't have to do.
It's an example. It's an example of that. It's been
on both sides.
Yeah, it's been way more than just loyal though. I've been through shit where I wasn't working or something, and she was my backbone. She stayed behind me. Where she didn't have to. A lot of women wouldn't.
So would you? That's what it is. Then. So everybody listen to that. That's what you really gotta look for when they there for you.
When you don't have nothing, and then if you ever fall back on your back, and you can't, she should be the one to raise you up for sure. So
that's real life. Yeah. That's real life. Say if somebody had something, and you are simulating it, right?
Yeah.
Say if somebody had something, for all of us. If somebody had, say we all rich, and we got with her, and we never had to experience that.
We ain't never been down.
What are some ways you could still see for that quality that you think? So just thinking about it.
Just the opposite of me then.
Yeah.
I had some.
And you know what I'm saying?
Found a woman. What are some qualities?
I don't know.
That's hard.
No, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
You ain't in those shoes.
I don't know.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying though?
I was watching one of y'all podcasts. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, and y'all was ranking like what comes in a woman,
the qualities of a woman.
Yeah, and mine would be loyalty, bro.
Number one.
Yeah.
But how could you test that if you ain't never needed it? That's the question.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to. I don't know.
That's where the game. That's where the game.
Woman, that's what you need. You need loyalty. You don't want to be dead wrong.
No, that's real. But like you ain't never. They say you find out the ones who are most loyal when you're going through your roughest times.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's. But say you ain't never. Like say you ain't. You know what I'm saying? But there's always financial. One thing I think is just because you're not financially stressed or struggling, don't mean that you can't be emotionally struggling, or really just emotional. Once you got the finances,
I've been financially, I've been emotional, and she was there through all of it.
Yeah,
that's why. And when I got older, it wasn't just I realized that when I was younger. I've been through shit when I was older and realized, because of shit she did, that she was, she was solid.
Now the question is, when you have someone like that. And you get rich and big, how do you keep her in mind when every woman wants you now? all these opportunities. You around this, you around that.
What do you mean? Be loyal.
I know that's a real thing though. That's a real thing. That's like men really do that. They'll get big and then forget about the one who held them down.
You gotta think. You gotta be loyal for sure, like you said.
You gotta love
but
that.
then you gotta always remember who was there when you didn't have that. Mm-hmm. You know.
I get it. No, I'm listening. I get it. That's a big one.
I mean,
that's a big one. You see what I'm saying, though, Horatio?
I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying.
Because this
but
like
when I'm in love with somebody, bro.
Let me ask y'all something. Say if y'all became, athletes in the pros or something, right?
Yeah, it's literally what I'm
Would y'all
saying.
rather have a broad when y'all was 18 through high school sweethearts, or fine when we all made it?
Now this is different. They may be a Travis Hunter. They been knew he was NFL.
You gotta look for those qualities.
Before, when you was in high school, would you rather have a high school sweetheart, or when you make it, fine?
It depends though. Let's add, I know I'm being real technical right here. There's a high school who know he going to the league, and there's high school who don't know.
And didn't have nothing.
Okay, that's different. Middle's like, you know what I'm saying? You coming into high school.
No, like
but you gotta think. You still gotta think. You tied down. You gonna be tied. You gonna be tied down.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah,
the whole time. The whole time.
The whole entire time.
I definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably disengage. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't wanna hurt her. I don't wanna hurt her. I don't wanna hurt her.
At least you disengage.
Yeah, like, you know, because I know it's a, but I know I always got your back though. If that make any sense.
Yeah.
And if she could overcome the heartache and then because it's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. What would you say?
Yeah, what would you do?
Me, I'm sticking with her, bro.
You sticking with her?
I'm a loyal person when it comes to a relationship. I'm a pretty loyal person when it comes to a relationship, bro.
Yeah, I disagree. Because I don't want to do him harm. I don't want to do no harm. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
So you out of there. When you get to college, you out of there? Because what y'all said.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, I forgot about that. We're going to college.
Yeah.
We're going to college.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
You're raw, but then look, y'all going to college as the top recruited.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're throwing at you.
Yeah.
As a young man.
Yeah.
Testosterone. Testosterone. Testosterone roaring.
The thing is, if me and the person in the relationship are in the same college, then I ain't gonna break up with her though. But if we at a separate college, we gotta break up. I'm sorry, it's getting thrown at me.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I'm saying thrown at me. I can't,
That's fair.
I'm not.
That's fair.
I'm a man at the end of the day. I need to fulfill my needs.
That's fair. Then that provokes this question for me. Say the same thing, but you're in college.
What you mean?
You're for you too. You in college, say you a walk on, and then you meet your woman in college, and then you blow up in college.
Stick with that woman.
You sticking with her?
Yeah.
So I'm in college and I'm blowing up. This is
before. Say you a freshman. Say you a freshman. Junior year, you get your spot, and then you going crazy. They projecting you this type of pick.
And I met her
in freshman year, and y'all been rocking.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing.
Stick with her.
It's only. I think 2 years is long enough to fall.
Yeah.
With emotions in it. I think 2 years is long enough.
Then let's flip it. How long is it enough to have a kid? I knowing somebody. Rush it 6 months?
No, see me. I got with my girl and had him in 6 months, but I just found a good one. But
would you say you got lucky on your choice, or you was already actively looking? Not trying to make it seem like that.
So I was out there, but I got lucky. I also got lucky. Mm-hmm. You don't just find out here, but I still would have waited. Like I said earlier, I still would have waited. Mm-hmm. Even just for me and her to have a better living for the kid.
So then we gonna look at it at situational then. So just advising the people who are watching us, because I always think you may not be where you at, but you can always lead people that's behind you.
Right.
So people who looking and contemplating, going crazy. Well, look at your situation and let that determine when it's the right time. Is what you're saying.
The right time is when you got. When you either when you got everything set up right. Is you done with school? You got your degree in something and you working. Mm-hmm. You got you get you don't have to own a house, but you should have your own house.
So
have a car.
It's when you're comfortable in life, pretty much.
Exactly.
You're not stressing.
Yeah. When you plan to have a baby, I think bringing in the baby, you gotta have.
You should plan it out.
You gotta have this
Should be a plan.
I think that's what I would tell my kids. You know.
No, that's real life.
Yeah,
No, that's real life. That's real life. 20, you say 27? I'm right now. Nah, I'm playing with you.
I mean,
Playing with you.
if I'm in a relationship, if I get into a relationship today, I'm 24, and we together for like a year and a half, and it's cool. Like it's just the one. I was like, you feel me? It's cool.
And it happens. It happens.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna be trying, but if it happens, it happens.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Now, a lot of women. How y'all feel about this?
What's that time?
Having kids before marriage. Y'all okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm gonna be honest. A lot of women have kids and change.
I heard that too. I heard that.
For sure.
I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that. You heard that?
No.
Yeah, I heard that for sure.
Yeah.
Or they get the ring and change.
Same
One of the
thing
two.
with us men, but we all, we speaking as a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my question.
All right, we back. So, what's the question again?
So having kids before marriage, how y'all feel about that?
I'll have them before marriage. Yeah, I don't mind having a kid before marriage at all.
Okay.
I don't really care for marriage. I mean, I know women do, but
You don't really care for marriage.
yeah, I don't care for marriage.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I don't care for marriage.
Man, there's so many reasons. So
But let me ask you this then. Before we push off of that, let's try to get out of our body here and let's just off our experience and just theorize and question it. What is the reasons why women change after they get the baby? I'm gonna list some that I know first. They may have been doing the baby just to trap you. They may use the baby to try to keep you. I guess that's the same as trap, right?
Yes.
That's the one reason why I think they change.
Number two, the pregnancy. Or just
How you reacted to them.
No, how they reacted to just how they reacted from the pregnancy. Holding the baby for 9 months, whatever they went through for that pregnancy. Whatever's
Okay.
going through their mind.
Okay.
yeah, you said it right though.
Those
that
two-
main thing is trap. They can't use that to trap for sure.
So you say those are the two reasons why they would switch up.
You gotta know the woman before you have a baby.
But you just saying they gonna switch. So how much you know her, it's not gonna. No. Let's say he said that. He said, but I heard of
He said
that.
they can.
I heard it. They
They can
can. I
switch.
heard of that.
Yeah.
I heard of that. And that's crazy though. And it said those are the two reasons. So because a lot of dudes I hear too more so like when they're pregnant, they get to having these emotional outbreaks, and then the men not mentally stable or mature enough to know like what she's going through and keep that in mind as she going through it, to be more open to the outlash because of what she's going through. And I heard that when some dudes do treat them wrong at that time, the baby come out a certain way, if that make any sense. Y'all get it?
I see what you're saying, but what do you mean by a certain
Yeah,
way?
break it down a little more.
So he's saying like this. So if the mother, right, she's pregnant, you know they get emotional. Yeah, and if you're not there for her in a certain way, if you're like she gets emotional, she get mad at you. You
Basically, like the stress is passed on.
Arguing.
Basically, what I'm saying.
Yeah, stress is passed on
The
to the baby.
stress is passed
pretty much.
towards you.
Got you. I see what you're saying.
So then what I'm saying is, as I'm reverse engineering it, would that still stay true if the man took that in consideration? Just looking at that second point. Just looking at that second, like I'm saying, we ain't never been pregnant. I ain't never had a woman pregnant. I ain't had a baby.
Yeah, I didn't see. She didn't really, and I ain't never really. She ain't really switched up when she had the baby, so I don't know how I would take it. I don't know. I ain't gonna.
How were you towards her though during the
Yeah, I
pregnancy?
was good, man. Especially the first one. The first one was like, man, treating her good. Make sure she ate right, drank right, slept.
No, that's real life.
All that. And that was for the first one. The second one was kind of, and then the third one was kind of. But I was always there, always there. She knew something. I was.
But you say the third one gave you the biggest headache, like in the sense of like, you know what I'm saying, a lot going on and things like that.
Yeah,
Would you contribute that to how you were?
Nah.
No.
No,
It's just how.
it's just how she is, bro.
See, I don't know if I can't answer if it's. My two boys was great from when they was born to now. You know, my baby is 3. She crazy, bro. Since she was born to now.
Now that's real life. That's real life.
That's like a boy and girl thing, or I don't know.
No, that's real
I
life.
ain't never seen a baby like that before.
No,
bro.
that's real life.
Not once, bro.
No, that's real
Like, there's
life.
not a baby like her,
That's real
bro.
life. But like as I was saying, everybody they say that like, you know what I'm saying, when she pregnant, just give her that extra care, even if you know you ain't gonna be with her long term. Just so when she had a baby, it ain't got that stress towards you from her. Now going back to the question that you asked was having the kid before you married. I would have had a kid before I'm married. How long would I have to know her before I had a kid? I'll let you. Well, how long would you? Can't ask him no more. He done. Well, I got another question to say, but
I think that depends on the relationship, but I'd probably say about a year.
depend on the relation. What that mean, fool?
Depends on how I feel about the woman, or how the woman feels.
How long? Let me ask you this: how long do you think it take you to get a good sense of who she is?
I knew she is when I first talked to her. Probably about
We talking deep on this one. We went straight to it too. It was
3
quick.
months. 3 months of hanging. 3 months of hanging.
3 months?
Of hanging.
That's quick.
Of hanging.
The baby take longer to.
No, I ain't having no child at that time. No.
That's
I'm
all I'm
still learning
asking.
about that
That's
one.
what I'm asking. Yeah,
about
when
a
you-
year. About a year. Oh,
About a year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also,
She gotta get comfortable.
Also, are you
When I
pressing
say
her?
that,
Are you pressing her?
No.
Let's say you start having unprotected sex,
Yeah.
and like you know what I'm saying, like contrast, like you know, say how you feeling about that? Because let's say you 3 months in,
Yeah.
and you having unprotected sex, like how you moving during that period?
You saying am I pulling out?
Yeah, basically. And are you
I'm pulling
pressing?
out.
Are you pressing her?
Yes, I'm pulling out. I'm pulling
Okay.
out. I am pulling out until she say it's good to not pull out.
Okay.
Well, I'm pulling out until I'm ready to have a child, bro.
Oh, okay.
Now, how you taking that?
I'm so what? It take me a long time. It take me as long as the baby come out before I come to it.
I don't know who to ask because I know you did.
Oh, let me ask you this though.
Okay, go ahead.
Should how long should as you went through it? But dang, you had a great one your first time. How long you think they should? Like from hearing stories and your experience as a who been on this earth for 31 years, right?
Right.
And you heard about your peers and things of that nature and what went wrong with them. How long you think you should wait before you decide to impregnate a woman?
I say at least 2 years.
Damn.
Year and a half, 2 years.
That's why I want him to go long. you said about a year.
Why? You want to see how a woman is when they're comfortable with you, right? Is that the reason?
Like why the 2 years? What does the 2 years yet show?
I think it just give you more time to figure out what she is, because man, people can change. People can change. I think 2 years you're gonna see it. Probably everything you need to see.
You're gonna see the real version of her.
So do you change your answer hearing his answer, or you still okay with a year?
A year and a half. I'll boost it up.
So you boost it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how fast a year. A year is fast.
Now is it a year from start in terms of boyfriend girlfriend, or is it 2 years living together?
No. Ooh.
Nah, you ain't gotta. I don't think you have to live together. But I mean,
You got to know how she lives, though.
you do gotta know how she lives.
Because it's a difference. Say it's a difference.
It's for sure.
You don't have to live together, but you got to know how she lives. You got to have been in
You
her
gotta
place.
say using different words for me, so make more
You have to
like know how she lived, like what that entail.
You have to have been to her house and seen how she is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
she clean. How many times she shower a day? All of that.
Oh, okay.
Y'all should be spending time. Within those 2 years, y'all should be spending time at your house and her house to see how she is. You know what I'm saying?
So you'll know how she's living.
Yeah, but you said you was gonna say something.
You said you didn't know who that was.
So I know you've been in a long relationship, and I don't really know if you have or not. But
This was what, 2 years?
say if you got in a relationship, right, and you was with her for about a year, how long? Like, say, I don't know how to put this. So if you was in a relationship for about a year, but you wasn't sure, you didn't see a future with this. See what I'm saying? Do you stay in that relationship, or when do you end that relationship?
You had to end it.
Nah, you got to end it.
You had to
When
end
do
it.
you end it?
When you see no future. Not like that quick, but like give it some grace.
Yeah.
But
You
once
gotta let 'em
once
know.
that sit in,
I think you gotta let them know, like, hey, I don't see really see
That's why I said that's the grace. But it's how you let them know. I'm gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna add on to it. But,
I mean, that's really all I gotta say. You gotta let them know.
Because you could let them know and still influence.
I know what you're saying.
So let's say you see no future right now. So you start plotting things that would give her a future, if that make any sense. Like, let's say you get her these opportunities. How you feel about this? How you feel about this? You trying to spark that fire.
I see what you're saying.
You built the wood. You gave her these. Give her these.
But are you saying it in that
And see if, you know what I'm saying?
you
Before
saying-
you just cut it. But if you doing that and it ain't producing any result, then you gotta do what's best for you, because your best interest is self-interest.
I mean, is that what you're talking about, though? Like, in that aspect, are you like, you don't really care for the looks, or you kind of just tired of her, or what? The way she
That's
is,
how I took it, though. That's how I took it. Let's keep it like that. Don't
see
how you took it.
A lot of people get in relationships and stay in relationships, but they don't see no future with the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how I took it. You know what I'm saying? How you take it.
I mean, if I don't see a future with the person,
I took it like I couldn't last with her.
No, I see what you're saying. Try to build the relationship. I mean, build it.
It don't make no sense.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You know.
I don't think it's no sense if it ain't working. You know,
Yeah, I took it.
arguing and stuff like that.
I know if I'm
No,
with
but
her.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
if
see
I'm
what
with
you're
her, if she's my girlfriend, I like how she look physically.
I see what you're saying, but I'm saying like he's probably saying like when you get in arguments and stuff like that, like we always arguing and stuff like that.
Man. And this like come from my sister, one of my sisters that's younger than me. I ain't gonna say her name or nothing, but she was in a relationship where she'd tell me I'm with him, but I don't see no future with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that question came from.
No, that's a good one. No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. That's 100% a good one. Now, that's why I would say,
So
why? You would say, huh?
So
Yeah,
why
why?
you with him?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, literally, I would say like, because you don't, there's obviously some hesitation.
Yeah.
That's why she brought the question up.
Yeah.
So it's not that she don't really, she like it now, but she probably ain't gonna like it long term. So it's like, why don't you like it long term? And see if you could influence your partner in that matter. You know, if that make any sense to y'all.
Yeah.
Because you got power,
And that's slowing your life down.
but
Yeah.
you care for it. They supposed
like you're
to.
wasting time.
It's
You care about the person. Yeah.
when you in a relationship, right? They say a relationship. This is optimally, a relationship is two whole people coming together to make life together better than it is apart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when it start, if y'all two whole come together, it's better, and it start falling, then you know, okay, this person is having some issues. See what it's talking about, and see if you could get them back right, and if they stay down for too long, how long before you let go is the question. Like for you, Shaq, say if your woman went down and just started, let's say, just went depressed and like quit everything, just went really.
Oh yeah. I've been in that place. And I gotta have her back how she had mine.
How long?
For how long? However long it take.
Okay.
However long it take.
What about you? But you up in his
All the
shoes.
same experience.
Three kids.
Oh yeah, I'm in his shoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
the same way.
However long it take.
However long it takes. Yeah,
Okay.
easily.
Now, this is where it get messy though. This is where it get messy. Some dudes will use that as reasons they can do this. Now, do y'all think that is right?
No, of course not.
No.
No. If you're in a relationship, I already said it. It's the reason to cheat. Just break up.
Yeah.
Or it couldn't even be cheated. It could be behavioralist. I'm using your money, this money you got saved up.
I'm not doing that. No, it's still not
trash
right.
it. You know what I'm
It's still not
saying?
right.
Morally, you know.
Doing her wrong is not
Yeah,
right.
it still ain't right. It's
never right.
When you get in a relationship, what is is everything as one, or do you got separate shit and she got separate shit?
That's you.
Money.
You asking us that?
Everything.
Both.
Both
It's open.
Me, when I was in a relationship, it was everything. I mean,
together. Money.
together. It was
cars,
together. Yeah, everything was together. I was there. Yeah, that's how. That's
A
how
lot
it
of people, money is they money. So I'm saying.
I know. No. It was always separate bank accounts, but it's like I don't mind spending. She don't mind spending. It was never an issue like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's think about it. Actually,
didn't
think
put
about
the
it.
money
You go
together
first.
like
You go
that.
how you doing it.
So we got separate bank accounts, but my girl got my debit card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can have my Apple Pay. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So when you are in a relationship, right, you should be open enough to know what they got and what they're making, right? So if I know what you're making and I'm leagues ahead of it, or if I'm at the same, then really, for me, I guess I say there's really no reason. It's like, it doesn't matter. It really don't. It really don't. But then you got to watch out, though, because some woman, your woman, she may be spending willy-nilly.
Yeah.
So it's still there. Like, you can see it, look at it, but you ain't just about to be pulling like how you just be pulling.
Yeah, no. If you got a woman that's spending, yeah, no, I'm not giving her my Apple Pay or my car.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah, no.
But I say you open, and then the accounts is a little different because that's like with banks and things of that nature. But y'all should know what they bringing in. There should be no secrecy. If she say like, let me get this, and you know why, it shouldn't be no secrecy. Yeah. Now, were you saying the bank together like this? It depends on who the person is. If you know that person spend a lot, like they go to the mall every week, they shopping every time they feel a certain emotion. It may be some limitations on that.
Yeah, I'm not.
But for the most part, it should be joint.
You think so?
For sure.
You think it should be joint?
Yeah, for sure. Not like joint, like in the sense of not focusing on bank account type of joint, but in terms of usage. Joint.
Oh yeah, usage. Yeah.
I don't care if it's separate or this or that. So usage.
How you already doing it is what you saying.
Yeah. Usage wise, it's jointed. But we're gonna take a step back from the family, unless you have some more things you want to talk about.
No, I'm good.
You good? I'm gonna switch straight to this right here. Gym. We all three of us been going to the gym. Yeah, I say real gym goers. So how long would you say you've been in the gym? Weightlifting. We're talking weightlifting.
Consistently?
Yeah. In total. My bad.
What you mean, like
ever?
From when since you first started.
Man, my dad had me in the gym at 13, 14.
13, 14.
Yeah.
Till now. How many years is that? Give me a number.
16, 17 years.
Okay,
but it ain't been consistent.
Yeah, that's okay. How long are you? Since you've been in the gym lifting weights.
What? 6 months or about a year now, huh?
A year?
No, not even a year. About 6 months. 6 months. Yeah. 7 months.
7 months. Okay, so that's the start dropping experience right there.
I've been to the gym before, but I ain't never like really worked out.
Okay, now let me get mine. I've been going since I was the same age as him. I'm 24, so it's like 14 years old till now. 10 years. Now you got 16, I got 10, he got a year.
Yeah.
What does the gym mean to, you know what I'm saying? What does the gym mean to you? What does the gym mean to you? And what does the gym mean to you? And you can start.
To me, it's a part of life. I think everybody should go to the gym. Really. It helps me mentally. It's going to help you physically. But the main thing is mentally. Mm-hmm. I can go in there. Me and my girl could just had an argument. Mm-hmm. I go in the gym. Mm-hmm. I come back home, I got a whole different mindset.
No, that's real life.
Yeah, for sure.
That's real life. So the gym is a place, like a sanctuary, it's like a reset.
Yeah. And then, you can make it a hobby. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. So.
What does it mean to you, Dersher?
Oh, it don't mean that much to me.
Hey. So
I don't mean that much to me. I mean, it's cool. I like it. It feels good to see the outcomes and stuff like that, and it feels good to go.
Now let me ask you this. As you say, the gym don't mean much to you. So you move to a different city, nobody with you. Are you going to the gym?
I'll go. I just gotta be in that zone, bro.
So it's a lot. So when it don't mean much, it's a lot that gotta be right for it to be done.
Right? I'll say it like this. It don't mean much right now to me. I've been feeling lazy lately.
Mm-hmm. I think
so. Right now, it don't mean much. It's a mindset thing.
Yeah, it's a mindset thing for sure. You gotta be consistent to really, like when I start, like if I start back going to the gym. That first 3 weeks, I don't feel like going to the gym. Mm-hmm. But when I start, a month after, it feel like if I don't go to the gym, I did something wrong.
Mm-hmm. You got to get in the groove. It's like getting in the groove.
But let me ask you this then. Was that first love or that was developed? Because for me, it was, what's the best way I can say it? It was like a second, it just, I guess, since I did for so long and at such a young age, it's just like my backbone, I guess you could call it. Like me not going to the gym feel wrong. Like I ain't been in 3 weeks, a month.
Yeah, it's developed for sure. I've done so many, that was my thing. I was never consistent. Like I've been going 16, 17 years, but I ain't never been in there like 2 years straight. Mm-hmm. And I think you should be going. You should. I think at least 3 times a week. Everybody should go. I'm kind of back in the groove now. I kind of slowed down, but I'm back in the groove now.
Hearing that, Derecho, why do you place so little importance on the gym?
I don't know. I've always been physically. I've always been I always had a good physical appearance on my body. I ain't never been like, I always felt like I'm hella skinny. I always felt like I was hella skinny.
Yeah, nah, I get it. I
don't want to be Mr. Big bulk boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never really cared too much. So I go in there like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I think when you younger, I know y'all ain't hella younger than me.
Yeah.
But when you younger, y'all want the look, you know. But you got to think about health too. So that play a big part in health too.
So basically, what you said, if I'm just trying to hear it right, you don't so much care for the gym because you don't think it will have an impact on you right now, or you don't need the gym. Is basically what you saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't need the gym for me to be where I want in life.
Cool. It's cool. It's like a cool little hobby. It feels good to me.
Okay, I get it. I get it now.
Like basketball.
Yeah, I get it now.
Not even. It's probably a little bit more.
Yeah. He don't take it that serious.
Basketball.
He ain't taking it that serious.
Yeah.
If you hear like my answer compared to his answer, it's just like some.
He's taking it serious.
I'll go when I want.
Yeah, no, literally. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
Yeah. Like.
But I know
3 times a week, 4 times a week. Yeah.
He'll get to there for sure.
It's just what I'm feeling like it, bro. Like,
but if he keep going saying that when I feel like it, you think you got there because you was talking like that, or was it you got there because you was consistently doing it? Is what I'm saying. Did you get there from inconsistent, like I'm about to go 2 weeks, and then them 2 days was Monday and a Sunday, or it was when you started being consistent that you developed that mindset?
Consistent. Like I said, you gotta be consistent to get that mindset. You gotta, for sure.
I mean, I felt that feeling.
You gotta keep doing something. You gotta keep doing that to feel like I said, if I don't go, I feel like I did something wrong. You know, I'm missing something. You know?
But also, if he feel like it's not important, why would he want to be consistent? You know what I'm saying, Dersha?
No, I get what you're saying.
How you feel about it? How you feel about it? Yeah, how you feel about it?
It's like a necessity. I mean, not a necessity.
You saying like why should he go?
No, it's not like a why should he go. I'm more so. All right, we back. We're getting straight to it again. The question was, how can somebody with a mindset that is not consistent and don't too much care for it, can they still, like, you get that mindset from being consistent, right? But if they're never consistent, well, would he ever get that mindset? That's what I'm saying. With, like, you know, on his own.
I've been consistent before. Oh, not on my own.
So is he already in the gym?
We talking about the ratio.
Okay, so it's okay.
Okay. It's like we're basing it off of him. So people who could.
I think I got his answer. I got his answer, but I want to hear it.
What?
I think I got your answer, bro.
I guess how you would get consistent.
Yeah.
Like how.
What it takes.
Yeah.
Oh, what would it take?
To make the gym more important to you.
Oh. I don't have an answer for that because that's why it's not that important to me right now.
So when I was younger, I got in the gym. I wasn't forced to be in the gym, but what made me keep going, I had to see something. I had to see some muscles, you know, bro. You know.
But he did, and I still ain't keep him.
Yeah, still didn't keep him. So I don't know.
I mean, I'm still gonna keep going. Like I'm just done forever.
But we talking more so like where to the point where it's like if you
don't
go,
like it's like
something ain't right.
I felt that before. I mean, sometimes you just take a break, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I always got to when I was working out consistent, I stopped. Now that's where I'm messing up at. Is being consistent.
You know, that's real life. But I want to switch the topic again. We've been on the gym for a minute. You heard our opinions on it, and you see we absolutely love it. Except for him, he a cat. And that's what we're going to go into the next. Cats. Cats. And right now, we dealt with a cat today on the recording. That ain't pull up. And I just want to know, what is y'all opinion on
said,
people?
Know who you is. You know who you is.
Nah, you know
I catted last week. I was supposed to be here last week. So.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all talking about that.
So basically what I'm saying is, when you set something up, and they don't show up, and it's like no forewarning, how are y'all taking it? And you told them like 2 weeks in advance. And they said, yeah, it's good.
And they told you they couldn't make it when?
The day.
Today? I mean, I guess people got, I don't know. I mean, people got shit to do, I guess. That's how I would take it, but you got to be a man of your word at the same time, you know. So.
That answer ain't solved nothing.
Nah.
Can you give a better one? Basically, we're more focusing on your relation with that person after they did that.
Nah, I'm not cutting you off.
No, okay.
I'm not cutting you off because of that. Like I said, shit pop up. What was her what was his or her reason? Why she couldn't make it? You know.
But what is the change? You ain't to say the change, or is there none? You just gonna throw it under the bridge.
Hopefully she or he can make it next week.
Yeah,
if not, then I'm not gonna ask he or she to be back on the cast. So.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I mean, you seen the relationships. I mean, the people I dealt with.
Then how can you differentiate? Or I should let you. You can finish what you were saying. I kind of cut you off because I didn't know. You said you see the people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's times where people it was like I'll tell them like a week before like, hey, let's do this, and then they'll be like the day of like I forgot or I had to do this or something like that.
I know we all been in that place though before. I know I have for sure.
Did I feel like
you know?
That's
what happened. Yeah.
If you
happens with random, like not even with just women. Dude, like if we go hang, you trying to go do this?
But I never did that.
It never happened.
I never like just catted to cat. Like yesterday, Christmas party with my auntie. She asked me to go. I told her I'm gonna go. I didn't want to go at all. Yeah. But I still, just because I said yeah and I went, you know what I'm saying? It's just not me and who I am. I say I'm gonna go, and if it's not, it's like a real reason.
But if you got a real reason, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what's a real reason? What's a real reason?
Sometimes people don't feel like going there.
Yeah, some people now would you rather hear I just don't feel like going, or would you rather
make up a reason?
Make up a reason.
You never know when they're making up a reason either. So.
Yeah. If you know the person, you do know.
I mean, yeah, if you know them, but
now if you said so if they keep doing it, I'm not inviting you to nothing else.
Yeah, what's the point?
You know?
But then if we can't hang out in real life, what's the point of the relationship?
Yeah. For sure. That's how I take it the same way.
Play video games together.
Seriously. If we can't ever see each other, especially now in this world, always like point out the technological advances that society has made, and it made it now to the point where it's a lot more virtual interactions. And I'm all for it, but I also want human interactions too.
Yeah.
So it's like if I can't even link up with you in person, and you only do a pen pal. Come on, bro.
Right.
Come on, it ain't.
So you talking about partners? You talking about family members? What you talking
everything.
about?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
So you can. So with a family, I'm not gonna cut off a family member because of that. But you can love them from a distance. You know. So instead, you getting off that topic or not?
No, what you say?
So I got a question. So you said, the internet. You can talk through the internet and all that. How y'all feel about meeting a broad in person or meeting her off the internet? How do y'all feel like? What would y'all want to do? Meet them?
Let's switch it then. Let's go to the court. When you approach a woman and you meet her, are we talking sexually or just friendly?
You want to get to know her, and whatever happens after that happens.
Okay. Does it matter? Because if you're doing it virtually, you're going off of attraction. When you do it physically, you're going off of attraction. And that little 5 minutes you got, probably you get a little vibe, but then that same little vibe you could have got on the phone too.
So that's what I'm saying. So you kind of.
The same. It's the same. It's more so the same because it leads to the same thing. Is what I'm saying.
So being on the internet, it could be, man, bro. People post pictures.
That's the only con though, but that con is very little.
What? When you meet up with them, how they look?
Yeah. Because the reason why I say that is they don't look how you want them to look. Depending on how much, if you invest correctly, it wouldn't. If they ugly, you know what I'm saying, you don't like how they look, then because sometimes you may be drunk at a party and meet a woman and not remember how she look, and you link up oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
So the same thing could apply in that situation too. But what I'm saying, if that does happen, you could just leave. The girls do it all the time. Call me. Yeah. Let me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cut. My mom just called. They did this. I gotta go.
How you feel about that?
Meeting women in person? I'd rather meet a woman in person. For sure. I'd rather meet a woman in person. My reasoning, I don't know. I don't really care for the Instagram stuff like that.
I just use it as a tool. It's all a tool. It don't really
don't
really matter because you ain't really, if you meet them in person, it's got a little more vibe to them. But other than that, you still go.
I mean, do they have a vibe? Do they have a vibe? Because I feel like they may be more comfortable buying that phone or computer.
Yeah. That's why you FaceTime.
I never had that experience. I'm gonna keep 100. When I met a lot of women virtually.
Virtually, like them being.
It
like,
was never.
It was
the vibe never
same.
matched. You know, the vibe never. Once you got them on a phone, that's what I'm saying. If it was just through text. Now that's completely different.
And that's what a lot of people like to do though.
Nah, I probably wouldn't. That's crazy. I had a bad experience when it was like that. That was the only bad experience I had. It was
you rather text. Go through, at the end of the day, you rather go through.
If it's through virtual, the phone have to a real phone FaceTime. We gotta be
FaceTime
conversation.
At least,
at least not the phone. No, not the phone. It has to be FaceTime. That was the bad experience.
Yeah,
I had to be. But I also had a
Rasputia on the phone behind.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. Like you gotta show your face. God is all that for it to be valid.
Right.
Now, if you doing all that, then I say it don't matter. But if you just doing text and you get doing like you ain't really seeing them, then I say in person better for sure. Mm-hmm. What about you? You still say in person better no matter what?
Yeah, I always say in person. I like meeting people in person.
That's crazy. Because the reason I say that's crazy is because you don't ever be the first one to meet them, if that makes sense. Like you say, I love meeting people in person, but then you ain't always meeting new people.
Yeah, I guess. I don't meet people online either. I don't meet a lot of new people.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, no, what I'm saying is like you love. It's just irony. The irony. You love doing it, but then it's like it
doesn't happen often.
Yeah, you don't ever do it often. Like someone who if you love the video games, you play the video games. I love football, so I play football all the time.
It's a good feeling, is what I'm saying when it happens.
That's all I was pointing out. But for sure, meeting someone online or in person, online for sure, FaceTime, and it's the same. But if there's no FaceTime, just pure text, it's definitely not the same. You taking risks there, buddy. You taking risks. I ain't
Who you talking to right now? Look at grown man behind that.
Yeah, it's a risk. It's for sure a risk. How you feel about the dudes who be sending money and they never met them in person?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's just some.
No, that's real life. That's real life. That's
I know it's real life.
For sure.
I know it's real life.
Yeah.
I know. And that's sick.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You're a weirdo.
No, that's real.
What are you gaining?
But at least they seeing the human. They ain't just like them weirdos who be getting feet pictures and things.
No, that's real life.
At least go down and hit a prostitute up or something.
No, that's real life. That's real life. That's real life. That's definitely you definitely probably should go to a strip club.
Yeah.
If you doing the same thing.
Man, let me see something.
Yeah, you doing the same. Yeah, he doing the same. You doing the same thing. That's real life though.
Yeah.
Because there's really people out there that's doing that.
Yeah. No, they are.
That's really doing it.
They are. That's a real thing.
That's doing that. But do you think the introduction of social media has shackled human communication where that is the norm?
No, that's just some weird people in the world.
No, I'm not saying like that is the norm, but it made it so them people are more.
Oh, it's just more prevalent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Ain't nobody finna come out, meet abroad, and be like, y'all just want feed pictures.
That's literally crazy. That probably wasn't even a thing till now. That's literally crazy. Yeah, that's literally crazy. The next time I gotta say is, because like I said, we experienced people who said they was gonna come, didn't come. What that has shown in me the ability to roll with punches and take it as they come, right? You have a vision don't come true. How you adapt to that vision, right? And I just want to ask y'all, what are some ways that you have adapted when you had a vision and it didn't go right? And when you adapted, did you know what I'm saying, did it still have a good result?
The one today. We currently doing right now.
Explain, they don't know.
So another person was supposed to come today. This was not supposed to be our first guest. But he
technically,
I was supposed to be.
He was supposed to be the first guest.
Oh yeah. Technically.
Crazy how it came back around.
I went to they told me a few days before, but something else popped up. I went to a Laker game, and so
yeah,
I had the excuse, and that's why I'm here now.
Yeah, but this experience right here, and then you just sub somebody in for that one person that didn't come today, and it's turning out pretty great, pretty good.
What about you?
I said the same thing. I'm not gonna take it as offensive.
I'm more so looking at it as an example of you having a plan, and a part of that plan didn't work out, but you rolled with that setback, and you still ended. The end result was good.
Wait, what were you answering?
He was still on the cat. He was still on the cat. No, we're not on the cat.
No.
We just like when you have a vision and then there's an obstacle that you didn't foresee.
You just gotta. I mean, just look at the. I say just let it go, bro.
I want to say an example that happened to you. An example that has happened to you, and you.
An example.
And it was still an ended good result. You planned for it to be like this, and ended like this.
Like you planned like a party or something,
or anything. Goal. I'm finna do this and be like this.
I don't know. I ain't gonna answer for that.
All right. Well, he thinking. While he thinking, I'll tell one. Yeah. Mine would definitely be. I got a lot. I got so many. There's so many topics I got, from music videos to the football field to trading to editing.
Just pick one.
Like, I got a lot. Which one should I pick? Which one you want to hear about? The videos, editing, football field, trading.
Music videos. You talk about football too much.
All right, music videos. There's I could do one real quick right now. I had a shoot with my cousin just recently. It was an event. So this is not a music video. It's an event. I had a shoot with my cousin, and I left the SD card. If you know what that means you can't record nothing. I didn't. I stayed composed, kept my calm. That's the first thing I'll tell somebody. When things don't go your way, stay calm. Stay composed. Stay on your toes. Then I said, okay. I walked around, paced around the little spot for a little bit, like what to do next. Now I looked in the bag, remembered I had this little microphone that we're using now, and they got an SD card on it. I said, okay, I'm gonna use this little SD card. It was only 16 gigs, and I had to record a 2-hour shoot. That 16 gigs was gonna get ate up fast. So I put it in there, scene only had 20 minutes. I could only record 20 minutes of a 2-hour long event. So I did the best I could, set the camera up, pressed it, and what I did was I said, okay, this 20 minutes is gonna be the whole thing. So I was like, all right, this is prior. I came to another conclusion. Record just the good parts and then cut it off. Record just the good parts and cut it off. So I was like, all right, there's about 10, 20 people in here. Each get a minute and a half or a minute. I swear to God, their whole speech is just a minute or a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And I was like, towards the middle, I was like, I could use my iPhone. So I pulled the iPhone out, which I should have been doing from the beginning. And I just, pressed it and recorded on the iPhone and the camera. So what I cut off on the camera, I have on the iPhone. And that's an example of me still putting the project together. I put the project together, and it still went out good.
Yeah.
That was an example of me rolling punches, not just concluding like I can't even do it no more, going home.
Right.
Because I ain't have my SD card. Roll with the punch. Look what I could have did, and put my best foot forward, and didn't give up. That was my example.
I mean, I got one, but I got one.
Yeah,
Me and my partners, we used to do, side work on the weekends. This is when I did a demolition and abatement. Supposed to be 3 of us. The third dude didn't show up. I mean, it took more time, but shit, I had more money in my pocket.
No, that's nice. What was the feeling when he didn't show up? Like, you could elaborate more on that, like.
And it's like, damn, I'm gonna be home late.
Oh, okay.
But at the end of the day, I got more cheese in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yours is pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, yours is pretty simple. It's just gonna be more work.
Right.
That is was it an unexpected show up? Or was it a expected, unexpected?
It was that day, so it was unexpected, I guess. Yeah.
Man, that's
but
tough.
shit, it was on a weekend, so it's time and a half plus the overtime.
Oh, so this was part of the job?
This was a 1-day job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go in there. Bring kids back.
Yeah, no, that's real life. Yeah, that's real life. That's real
But it was
life.
a 3-man job.
Yeah.
3-man job for 8 hours.
Ooh.
So it took about 12,
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know,
That's tough.
this was demolition.
Yeah.
Sledgehammers.
Demolition.
All of that shit.
Now, is that the only example you got?
I mean, I got other examples. I know. I just can't get them. You know. think
You
about
got any
them.
advice for other people that's going through and they plan don't go as expected? You too, Dersha.
You just gotta look at the positive part. It's always a positive part to anything really. And if you got that negative mindset, that's what the outcome gonna be.
Have you? I'm gonna Dersha. I'm gonna ask this right now so you think about it. Have you? What was your mindset growing up? What is it now? And I want you to think about that. You could tell viewers what's the advice you give when things don't go your way. How you keep going and not just give
When you
up.
were younger and growing up,
Yeah, like adolescence and things like that to now. But you can answer that question, Dersha.
Oh, you want me to answer that?
Yeah,
Oh,
not the one I asked him. But
no. Shoot. Oh, give some advice. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Give some advice. Shoot. If that first plan don't work out, you gotta go with plan B. Plan B don't work out, go with plan C. You just gotta keep going to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And if there is an end,
So you're
sometimes
saying
there's not an end.
So you're saying when you're making a plan, put a plan B and C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just keep pushing with that plan. Sometimes you have to keep pushing with that plan, or make changes to that plan.
Yeah.
So like a flow like water.
Have a plan A with an A2 and an A3 on it.
Oh, okay.
you mean like, say for what I said, it was plan A, B, and C, but it was dude left. Dude never showed up. Me and my partner had to do A and C, and I had to do B and C. See what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
That's what it means.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense. I say the same thing. If I was to give some advice on it, when the things don't go your way, stay calm. It's always mindset, stay calm.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing that can happen. You know what I'm saying? You still got a roof over your head. Like, think of the needs to calm you down. That's what I'll say. Think of what you have to calm you down. When everything going bad, think of what you have to calm you down. I had to say it 3 times. Then from there, I would say stay open. This man says smoke weed. I don't say smoke weed. Do not. I say stay at your top. Stay at your tippity top. After you find out what to do, then you can smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Or for me personally, some people do say that smoke can make them more creative and things of that nature. But for me personally, I would rather figure out what went wrong, how could I fix it the next time, and make sure it don't come back. And then I could relax after that and smoke weed.
Yeah.
But that's the most important I say is stay calm.
Yeah.
You don't
come in, whatever you're doing, come in with a positive mindset. You know?
Yeah. If you're going with a negative mindset, it's going to affect your energy the whole day.
And I got a quote too. You gonna talk? I'm gonna figure the quote out. I forgot the quote.
What are you talking
I forgot the quote. Hold on. I forgot the quote.
Like whatever the example I'm saying,
Not the
come
example,
in with a positive mindset is. I started a new job. If I come in to work, I'm working a 10-hour shift, and I know I'm working a 10-hour shift, but I know it's gonna be long. If I come in with a negative mindset, like, man, this shit ain't never gonna end. I gotta go come in and work hard. Guess what? It's gonna feel like it's never gonna end. You're gonna feel like you working hard.
Yeah.
But if you coming in positive shit, let me just get this shit over with. It's gonna go by quick. That's what it's gonna do.
Yeah, no, literally. And the quote was, "Thread the storm with a still mind." That was a big one that helped me when I was going through it. Because there's a storm going on, but you got to thread it with a still mind. And if you could answer that question I asked, the first one about the mindset, what you had growing up and where you at now.
Break that down though, like the mindset of when I was a little kid.
Basically, I'm saying, was you always optimistic? Was you realistic? Like things of that nature. Did you have good? Did you used to promote yourself? Like, say, like, what's the best way to say this? Promote yourself in the sense of like when you thought of yourself when things went wrong, you was positive. Like, I'm still a genius. I'm still this. Or when things went wrong,
Are you always the way you are now? Is what he's asking, pretty much. Like with that.
So yeah, when I was younger, I was always a positive.
Like push
positive,
through.
yeah, and push through.
Yeah, stay
push
calm.
through for sure. Yeah.
I was the opposite. I wasn't like that.
You was.
I was
Stuff
optimistic.
slowed you down, and
But when obstacles came in the way, I used to double down on them obstacles in my mind, tell myself I wasn't that. This is, you know what I'm saying? And go inner. When things went wrong, I used to get inner. I didn't get even more, if that make any sense.
So what is the example?
I got
like,
something to say.
the obstacle.
Like say football. Someone get a catch on me. I'm kicking my feet, head down. You know, I'm the pig, head down.
Okay.
Because of that. Things of that nature.
Yeah.
Like when things went wrong, I used to justify my inability.
Oh yeah, when I was younger,
went
for
wrong.
sure. When I was younger, for sure. If I missed the tackle on the field, hell yeah. If I missed
Beating yourself up.
Beating yourself
if I missed
up.
the layup,
Basically.
yeah. But how did, like, at the end of the day, how do you take that?
That's what I didn't take it well.
Yeah.
My performance after something like that dropped tremendously.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But then did you did you go work on that after?
I did. I worked hard.
Yeah.
I worked real hard.
Yeah.
After it just my in the moment bounce back was terrible.
Oh yeah.
When I sat down and thought about it, like had time away from it and practice, it was good. I was back the next day. If that make any sense, like, it'll go wrong, but I'll be back the next day. But in the moment, it was the worst thing ever.
Yeah. So you want to answer that? You gonna answer that?
What was the question?
The mindset, like from growing up to now.
Oh, from growing up to now?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. When I was growing up, I would say I was more pessimistic about everything. I was always like expected the worst. I don't know. I did it on purpose though. It was weird. I would expect the worst outcome in case there was a bad outcome. And
That makes sense though.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. But
So you kind of thought ahead.
But
Yeah.
negatively.
but in a negative way, like
Negative.
this person ain't gonna show up, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get paid this much, or you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not expecting that much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm expecting the worst possible outcome.
It's two ways you go about it. I say when
Because I say that, hold on, real quick.
Keep going.
I do that because when that thing that you want to happen happens, it just makes you way happier because you already.
no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Wow, oh, it really happened.
I would say though, for everybody watching, there's a use for that, and there's a bad, like where it makes it. You shouldn't do that. When the fate ain't in your hands, you should put that pessimistic mindset. But when it's in your hands, you should be optimistic. Like with this right here, this all of it, it's in our hands.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
all the grind and things of that
Yeah,
nature. But if we throw a party, we can't control who coming. We can only do the best we can to put it out there and advertise it to as many people as we can, and whoever show up, show up.
Yeah.
That's where I would go pessimistic.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, I'm about to fight somebody, I'm optimistic the whole way through.
Yeah.
Or if I'm going to, like any type of performance that's so on me, or even with a team, like a football type of performance, I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
If that make any sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Since we're on the optimistic topic, real quick, look at this.
Ooh, yeah.
Going crazy.
We hit our first 800 on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? 19 followers, 800 views. We trying to get 1,000 views on TikTok. TikTok, if y'all know, TikTok was not messing with us. I'm talking 0 views for the longest, and just to see 800, that's good. That's big. And he captured that one.
So make up a goal next month for next month.
Next month,
So the goal for 6 months is 30,000.
30,000 followers,
6
subscribers.
I want to hear next month.
Yeah,
though.
next month right now, I'm gonna tell you our statistics right now because numbers are everything.
Yeah.
Our numbers are 35 subscribers on YouTube, 51.
We went up one. Appreciate it, my boy.
Yeah, 36. So we got 51 followers on Instagram, 20 followers on TikTok, 19 followers on TikTok. So for next month, we should double everything.
Yeah, easy.
Double everything. So next month, we're looking at 100 subscribers on YouTube,
100 on Instagram,
100 flatline.
100 flat, 100 flat.
What time we got?
We almost
All right, 100 flat.
100 flat.
Okay. What was my question?
No, we just skipped
for
it.
real
Yeah, we
finna
just skipped it. We
Yeah.
just skipped it. Okay, so we're going to end on this. This is a great topic to say at the end. What is our feelings on the New Year resolution? Because the reason why I bring that up is I remember you telling me when New Year resolution come, I'm going to be doing this in terms of physical health.
Yeah, I mean it's just a date, but I think like if you're gonna do it, do it. I think do it the day you think, but it's just a date. I should have been doing it, but it's just
Can
a
you tell
date
the people?
for me
Can you
to
tell the
start.
people? Tell the people so they don't know.
Like
We
a
don't know what we talking about.
like a Like a New Year's resolution. Like
no, I'm talking about what you should have been doing.
Oh yeah, eating better than I have. I ain't been terrible like I used to, but eating better.
Oh, you had a New Year's resolution?
I had one. Yeah, okay. Eating better. Working out more than I have been, running, all that.
Did you fulfill those?
No, I'm asking what you're finna change for the upcoming new year.
Oh yeah, like I said, eating better. My diet should be changed. I plan on going like a low sugar, low carb diet. So just mainly vegetables, fruit, and meat. Not a lot of red meat. That's my resolution. Mm-hmm. Y'all got any resolutions there?
No, I thought it was more to it. You ain't mentioned the running, the nothing.
Oh yeah, the running, more running. When I say working out, it's mainly on my cardio. My weakness is cardio, running. Mm-hmm. I don't like running. I rather lift weights. Mm-hmm. But other than that, that's my resolution. Man.
You got any?
Y'all don't set them, or y'all just don't like believe them. How y'all?
So me, I'm a visionary. I get it as it comes, and I do it as it comes. Like for this right here, literally we said it, next day we did it. Mm-hmm. So I don't really wait for a New Year resolution, but I guess for next year, my New Year resolution is just going to be a thrive the whole year type of New Year resolution. I guess it is more so emotional than physical. It's gonna be more of an emotional resolution. Like I said, overall better, overall more joy, overall.
Throughout the whole year.
The whole year. Especially because I learned a lot. Remember I was telling you about the valley in the last one? Mm-hmm. If you are, and for short term, if you don't remember it, when you're on a way towards a goal, or say you're just working your job and your goal is your paycheck.
Right.
How you spend that time besides when you're asleep or at work is going to determine your overall feel.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to intentionally spend more time having fun in that, or doing things I enjoy in that when I'm not working or sleeping.
Yeah.
So then my emotions should be more happy if I'm doing things I enjoy.
Right.
For the time off. That's mine. That would be mine for the whole year.
So you want to have a joyful year is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, joyful year.
That's a good resolution. If I had to make a resolution, I want to be like 170 by the end of next year.
You know what's crazy? He say that. But then if you listen to the beginning, he'd be like, I only want to go to the gym.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'll be wishy-washy at the gym.
Yep.
You want that shit just to happen.
I want it to happen.
No, we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see.
You gotta lock in the gym.
It's gonna be here. 170 by the end of the year.
We gonna see, because the reason why I said we gonna see is we gonna still be doing this podcast.
Because I only gained 10 pounds. I can't gain no 10 pounds. I ain't gained a pound since I've been working out.
Now, how serious, since he says yours, how serious do you take people's resolutions?
Not at all.
I don't take them serious a lot because, like I said, like if they serious about it, it's gonna happen right then.
It ain't even supposed to be like a New Year's resolution.
It should be a life resolution.
Yeah, it's just supposed to happen when it happens.
That's real life. One thing I've noticed though, people get comfortable.
Yeah.
People get comfortable, and when it comes to that new year, new me, it's like kind of a reset on people. That's why they said it, I would think.
Yeah.
Because it's like a new year, new me type of vibe to it.
That's why January has the most
people at the gym, things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that as a person, right? What this tells us multiple things. It's easy to talk, and it's easy to start. It's hard to maintain. Mm-hmm. So everybody out there that's listening, focus on that maintain. Now, if y'all have any advice on, because you said you maintain with the gym and things of that nature, how would you advise someone that's struggling to maintain? And you could use yourself reasons. You could go first. Reasons why you don't maintain. Anything you ever wanted to get, you ain't maintained, then got it.
I don't know.
I'll go with him. We'll both go reasons why people don't maintain. He can go reasons why how you can maintain.
You want me to go?
You go first, and I'll go second.
Why people can maintain?
Can't.
I don't know, man.
You
Can't think. I gotta
man, people. Man, like you said, people get comfortable. People get lazy. Mm-hmm. or they got they mind on something else, or somebody else. You know, a lot of people can slow you down too.
Shit, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
People can slow you down, but then don't just. And if you're trying to maintain, it ain't no excuses. Oh, I work too much, I can't make it to the gym. You know, I work too much, I can't get in the kitchen and cook me a healthy meal. I gotta stop and get fast food. You still have no excuse. Don't have no excuses towards what you working towards. You know what I'm saying?
Now let's expand on that. No excuses. What does that take for someone to have no excuses? What does that take?
Dedication.
You said dedication.
Yeah, dedication for sure.
So for you to be dedicated, you have to. For me, all I say, the reason I'm pointing it out like this, trying to make it real plain and simple. To be dedicated, you have to have that goal, like it's right in front of you. If that make any sense. Because if you can't see the goal, your dedication is gonna wane.
Oh yeah.
And when it become them times where life catch you up, you got a party, you going to the club, and you ain't did no two. You say you doing double days to get to your goal faster.
Yeah.
And you ain't did it. And it's after the club, you still ain't did it, but you're still awake.
Yeah.
Right.
For you to still have that dedication right there, you got to see that goal. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So dedication and being able to vision your goal go hand in hand. The reason why you're dedicated because you can see it.
Yeah. That's right.
Now, we're still on the topic of, I'm going to drop my reasons why people can't maintain. I say, like how he said, people in your life. That's real. That's so real. I didn't lose money, but I missed out on money because I was involved with people at a time I shouldn't be involved with them. Then, what else is it? It gets tough. You get lazy. Feelings get in the way. Like, it don't matter how you feel when you are on the path towards a goal because you still know what you got to do. So if you feel sad, if you feel mad, if you feel lazy, you got a plan, so execute.
Still got to push through.
Put it to the side.
Yeah.
So I said, people who you around, how you feel, and if you solve them right there, you solid. You solid. That's why I say why people can't maintain.
Well, that makes sense.
Why people maintain.
Because they have a goal. That's why people maintain. They want to reach that goal.
They can see it.
Yeah, they can see that goal.
But sometimes that goal is not enough.
If that goal is not enough, another reason why people maintain.
I don't think
for other people.
I don't think. Go ahead.
For other people, we got a family to feed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, wouldn't that be hand in hand with the goal? They're doing this for them.
No, it's just something that it's a part of life when you have a family that you have to feed. It's not really a goal. I mean, I guess you could say it's a goal to feed my family, but it's like it's a need. That didn't go as a need. So
when it's tied to something more than you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
And then y'all said this, the goal is what, not maintain or something like that, right? What y'all say?
So right now we're talking about why do people maintain?
Yeah, but he said sometimes the goal ain't maintained. Didn't he say that?
Nah. You can use different words. Use like different words.
Yeah, so he was saying, like, I don't know what words he said, but it kind of seemed like to me when he was like, the goal ain't important or something like that.
Yeah, he said that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said that.
But it shouldn't be a goal if it's not important.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you said. You said the goal ain't important enough.
That's
the goal ain't important enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he's saying like another reason why people maintain. Like,
The goal ain't important enough, and they find out. You find that out because
you're doing it for somebody else. That's what I said.
Or you're not able to get through the hard work. You see the mountaintop, but you ain't seen the trek.
Yeah.
You see that view look good because you looking at it from somebody else's lens. That's what social media did to people.
Yeah.
But you don't know what they did to get there. You just want it. They may have had to stay up 6 years, graveyard, to get where they was at. And they ain't say nothing about that.
Yeah.
All you see is the view they see.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, Shaq, what you got to say about more so just, we're talking about goals now, y'all. We're talking about goals and achieving. What are some of your most proudest achievements? Goals that you set and you accomplished?
I got a lot of goals. I mean, I ain't really achieved. My goals is big, and it's gonna take more than how old I am. Within years, I'm talking about.
But up to now, there ain't no small wins.
Nah. like the weight, so a small one. I dropped a lot of weight, but I want to drop more. So that's what I'm working towards. That's a small one. So when I have small ones, it's a lot of them at a time. But if I got a big one, I'm working towards that one big one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What you guys say?
It's a difference. So, you've had goals for a long time.
Yeah, since I've been a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just recently starting to have goals, and
16.
that's why I haven't really reached any of the goals I want to reach yet.
Yeah.
You
As
say
in like the jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
This.
No, stop right there. Stop right there. Can you look back in your life and really say you never had goals? Because has there been something that you wanted and you got it? Did you want Ariel or she just came to you? Did you?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like you may not realize it was a goal, but all a goal is wanting something and getting it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But is that a goal? Is that a goal though? Like
you just ain't stated it.
Huh? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Because even simple as me wanting water. Get
and
that
going
water.
to get it. That's a goal.
What do they do in video games?
That's a goal.
Yeah, that's the objective checked off.
I think goal is a bigger word than that, bro. I think a goal is a bigger word.
So then, what's the difference between the? So we looking to figure this out, right? To mainly simplify it, we can look at if you play video games on 2K. We all play 2K. They said to get this 2.5 thousand VC.
Yeah.
You got to do the race car track.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So right here, I need to get some water for my system.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the dispensary, fill it up, and drink it. The reward is I'm satiated through thirst. My thirst is satiated.
Mm-hmm. Achieve the goal. That's what you're saying.
Even something as small as that.
I guess that is.
Like
my goal was to drink 1 bottle of water a day, and I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, that's fair.
Now, but what I'm saying though is, have y'all not like what you know what I'm saying? Looking at it from that lens, has there been anything that you haven't listed as a goal that you still achieved though?
Yeah, like shit. I go.
What you just said.
I go to the gym. I go to the gym.
Like who you are today? You know what I'm saying?
I went to the gym not knowing how strong I was. I bench pressed 315, not even setting it as a goal.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that. That's not like a
goal.
No, but it's more so like what's the best I can say it? It's like you went out and had challenges and still got it done. If that make any sense.
I see what you're saying.
Like let's say
okay, I've had a goal to fix my car.
Yeah,
when it broke
yeah,
down.
that's an achievement.
My goal was to fix it.
Yeah,
the radiator bursted while I was driving. My goal was to fix that radiator right there on the side of the road.
And that shows real. That shows characteristics.
Right.
And I got one too. If y'all know, I replaced drum brakes on my Camaro. That was a goal. That was tough. I was so tough. It stayed outside a hole. I had to cover it because it was raining.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's what I'm saying more so. Like y'all may not consciously did it.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you have any examples? That's what I was wondering.
I just gave, like I said, I went to the gym.
That 315.
Yeah. That's a little goal, but that's plenty of goals. I fixed something at the house. You know, that was a goal. It could be a goal.
Mm-hmm. Now, what is your proudest that you didn't list, but think about it now? That may, you know what I'm saying? That may have been one.
Let me see, like
maybe getting back on your feet from where you was at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's probably a big one. My son is raw in football, and when I was younger, I always told myself I'm gonna have a son. It's gonna be raw in football.
Yeah, that's a
goal.
Yeah,
yeah. But guess what? The goal is to get him to the NFL. Mm-hmm. That's not reached yet. So I guess the goal is just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. On the way to the goal.
Yeah.
Now, as y'all are now actively listing them, what are some that you have yet to accomplish?
Make a piece of jewelry.
That's a good one.
Like you saying, just anything.
Like just a goal that you have.
Owning a house.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Making over a certain amount of money a year.
Mm-hmm. Now let me switch the question because we was just going at last podcast. We was talking about lifestyle decisions versus goals.
Mm-hmm. See, that's why I think I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Lifestyle decisions.
Yeah, like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because that house, when you said the house, that's like a lifestyle. Because you ain't just about to get a house and say, oh, I'm done making money now.
Right.
That's like, I'm about to have a house, keep the house, and maybe have a few more in the future.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or the other one you listed, you said make a certain amount. You ain't just about to make 100,000 and pick your feet up.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Make more than 100,000.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
So
that's
were those,
lifestyle.
those were more lifestyles.
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then working out is more of a lifestyle too. But basically, I'm just getting
he's
to
like getting his first house. That's
a goal.
Getting
That's
the first
a-
house.
that's
That's a goal.
Yeah, that's a goal.
Got you.
But yeah, right now I'm just being very technical and just pointing out just goals. And everybody has them, even though you may not identify them or know they're there, but you have them. And give yourself some praise too because of how far you've came. Not a lot of people can even make it to say his age.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's a real thing.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
prevalent. It's prevalent, especially in black community. It's real prevalent.
In third world countries,
community,
third world countries,
Yeah.
like everything you've
Yeah.
been through, who you are,
Yeah.
because when you're tough at time, you have to lean on them achievements to get through tough situations.
Yeah.
You gotta remember who you are.
Yeah.
When you going through a tough breakup, remember who you are. When you're
Yeah.
going through a tough time in your career, remember who you are. Don't succumb to that tough situation. If that make any sense. Y'all got anything you want to say?
Shoot. To add on to that,
Or just in general?
in general,
Yeah, that was my last little topic.
no.
You got anything you want to say, Shaq?
I'm ready for the next topic, next reaction, whatever y'all got.
Oh, yeah. I'll say one else. I didn't say mine. My biggest achievement for sure was I read a book. It took two or 1 year to complete this book in my eternity. Because I don't just read the book. I read the book. As I'm reading, I annotate using highlights. And this is an 800-page book. Non-fiction. So I read it while annotating. And then after I'm done reading it with my annotations, I go to the computer. I read it digital first. Upload to the computer, and I take all them annotations and I put it on a document, a Google document. And it took me about 1 to 2 years. But after I achieved that, I was so happy. I felt so happy. And that's how I know what the peak feel like. That's exactly why I know, because it didn't last long. If for sure ain't that peak ain't last as long as it took me to get there.
Was it worth it? Man?
It was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. No, never question it. It was never a question. It was worth it. It definitely was worth it, 100%.
Yeah.
But I know that how long that feeling lasts. Because this is the next book. I ain't stopped reading.
Yeah.
It's the next one. I did about like 5, 6 more. I'm really unsatisfied with how I read. We can talk about that. What are y'all? Because we still got a little time left. What are y'all unsatisfied that y'all expected more of yourself from this year? That you did it like, it's on me. I didn't do this. Like for me, I didn't read as much as I wanted to. I didn't go to the gym as much as I wanted to. But on the saving graces, I put my all into the trading, and I'm proud of where I'm at with that.
Yeah.
But I could have did all 3.
I say like a big part of me is just getting more healthy, going to the gym, eating better. I did get to go to the gym a lot, but I feel like I should have went more, or I should have ate cleaner. You know,
What was the obstacles that stopped you? Because they're gonna be there next year too.
Ain't no, like I said, I can't make no excuses. It's just myself.
It's more so like it's not really an excuse at that point. It is a acknowledgement of what you were dealing with when you didn't go. Because if you was at your perfect state and you was thinking for yourself in the best, you would have went.
I mean, it was part just.
But I'm saying what was, because it'll come back again. How are you gonna conquer it when it come back?
I can say just being lazy, shit. Just being lazy, not going to the gym, or being lazy, not getting up, making that healthy food. You know, stopping to get that fast
lazy
food. Yeah, for sure. That's
How you gonna beat that?
That's a big part of shit.
How does Shaq? Because everybody different.
Just
For
having
me,
a better mindset.
that's tough.
You gotta, like I said, this shit. Everything is straight mental, bro.
Yeah, no, that's tough. For
sure.
me, I feel that same way. I put a song on. Because I ain't even time to mention this week, since last week to this week, I've been actively, because I sleep in a heartbeat. I've been actually, when my eyes open, I stay awake because I'll open my eyes, look around, go back and sleep. But as of since last week to this week, I've been actively focusing on keeping my eyes open and not going back to sleep. That's a real thing, bro. I wake up at 12 and then push it to 2 p.m.
Yeah.
But I open my eyes and actively move around, get up, and for me, I put a song on. And that song will like activate my senses, and I'll get up and I'll be fully active.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But that was I mentioned that because he mentioned lazy, and that song helped me when I feel lazy. Play that song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, what some goals that you? What's something that you expected more of yourself that you didn't?
Bro, I wanted to make a piece of jewelry this year.
Oh, really?
Of course. We started it, this year or last year?
Yeah, we started last year. It started when we was at Urban Flavors, right?
Yeah, it was like last
Urban
year.
Flavors.
What's stopping y'all? Y'all don't have the equipment. Y'all ain't got the.
Gotta stack some money up.
Set of
Not even that.
finances.
He's still smoking.
Yeah.
It's none of that. If it was money, he would have stopped smoking. Ain't none of that.
Procrastination.
Yeah, it was none of that. It wasn't a priority. He treated it like this is me outside looking in. I'm not who you are. But I see how he treated it the same way he treated in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That same.
Not a top priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I wanted that 180, but I'm willy-nilly with it.
Yeah.
So
because we started though. We started. Actually, we did start.
So that 180. That's a goal, right?
Me?
Yeah.
So my goal for next year is 170. 180 is like a that's
so
what I want.
Year.
That's like a lifestyle change right there. That's like I want to sit at 180.
Yeah. That's a lifestyle change. So a lifestyle change is really, really important.
Lifestyle change is who you are forever.
Yeah, it becomes a thing.
Like me, I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah.
That was a lifestyle change. Yeah.
So put it like this. Would you stop smoking if somebody told you can get to 180 if you stop smoking? Because it's a lifestyle change. They both lifestyle changes.
They are.
One is for the positive, one is for the negative, though.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
He look at. I'm not gonna answer.
Smoking is a positive.
Yeah, I look at smoking as a positive.
How? How is smoking a positive?
Yeah, like I said, it just makes me feel good.
It just makes you happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes the food taste better. It enhances my mood. Yeah.
Would you say you are addicted?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you was gonna add something else.
No, that was it. He acknowledged it and know. Right? You know what I'm saying? He still is. So
yeah.
What was I finna say about that though? He answered it perfectly. If there ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it is what it is, that is what it is. I was gonna say, let me just say it. What would it take to put it down?
Right. I was gonna ask the same question.
Like, what is more important than that? That's what I'm asking you.
Ooh.
Do you gotta hear something bad about it, or
No, because I heard bad about it. Dad told me all about it. Dang. I think it'll have to be something that affects my life. Like
So you wouldn't say not having a.
No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But as in like
health wise?
If it gets to the point where it's like, dang, I can't eat no more. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I ain't got kids, so I can't lose my kids.
Yeah, so I see what you're saying.
If it get to, I'm like, I'm down bad to the bad.
If he had kids and they needed to eat, or he needed to smoke, but he had to stop smoking for them to eat, he gonna stop smoking.
But for Renier, there ain't nothing stopping.
For now, it ain't nothing stopping.
Nothing stopping.
You know, he got money in his pocket. He eating.
Yeah.
His dogs ain't hungry.
Dogs eating.
That's surprising though, because that's the thing. Words, you gotta watch. That's what I said. Your accent's so loud, I can't hear what you're saying. Cause he could say that 180. He could say that that vehicle.
Yeah.
He could say that woman. But then wouldn't make no actions on it. If that make any sense.
There's a list now. It just means it's a list.
Yeah, priority. No,
priorities.
Yeah,
but
priority. And smoking before having. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, certain things, I guess.
But you can't tell nobody how to live. At the end of the day.
But you can still pick.
But you can still smoke and do the other things.
Yeah.
It's not like it's stopping you completely from doing this other thing. It's hindering. It's slowing it down. Yes.
Yeah.
Dramatically. Yes. but it's not stopping you.
And then that's what I saw. Also, want to tell the viewers, you can't put a priority on someone else's life. Like for us, like I see we in the same situation. He making this, he doing that, but he ain't got this. I would value that as a priority. I can't expect him to have the same value as a priority. Mm-hmm. Like I wouldn't even do that if I was here. I'd be doing this, like that Travis Hunter, for instance.
Yeah.
We can't expect him to move with his girl like that just because we move like that with her.
Yeah.
Then you got must understand that when dealing with humans.
Yeah.
What's his name was talking about? DJ Ghost was talking about. He said they probably already done talked about this. He probably didn't talked about the rapper and Ben knew, knew about all this stuff that went on. They talked about this behind closed doors, but now that they got popular and people went down,
it's the price of fame.
Yeah, that's fame.
Now, if you was in his shoes, would you feel attacked, or would you feel like they out there trying to help open your eyes?
I'm out of here. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he ain't even saying that. He's not saying that. He's not saying that.
No, I know what he's saying. I'm thinking these people are helping me. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. I would say they are.
I wouldn't feel like I'm being attacked.
Have you ever? First, I'll ask the viewers. Have you ever did something in life where people questioned you? Have you ever did something that you thought was good for you and people ridiculed you? Mm-hmm. Now imagine that times 10. Now imagine that times 20. How'd that make you feel? Should you still keep going with what you're doing because you thought it was for the better of you, no matter how they thought about you? So it's one of them type of things. It depends on who that person is. If they move with the crowd, live with the crowd, then probably, you know what I'm saying. But for me personally, I wouldn't care.
So you'll still
stick with her?
If I thought it was for the best of me, if I'm in his shoes and doing what he's doing.
Oh yeah, doing what he's still think that he's yeah. If I'm in his shoes,
I'll be like y'all. I'll be doing the same thing he's doing.
What my mind said right now.
I'll be doing the same thing he's doing.
What is mindset? Yeah, see me.
Like if you came to the conclusion, like I love her, I'm gonna stick with her despite all of that, and the fans were still coming at you like that.
I don't think so, bro. Because
you think a lot of that,
a lot of that stuff she did, they was together, and they was together for years.
That's what I'm saying. He's heard this stuff before. He's probably seen this.
Yeah, so he ain't going nowhere. He's seen this before we seen this.
But I'm asking, what's your outlook on the fans, the supporters that's trying to advise him?
Oh yeah, he's trying to. Some of them they just be trolls online. A lot of them. I think a lot of them trying to, get his man. Look what she doing. It's in front of you. But he probably has been his girl for years. He fell in love with her. We don't know if he lost, his virginity to her or anything. So
also, what happened if it didn't play out how they thought it played out? What happened if that for the music video they wasn't even together? How it was a break that they ain't tell the world.
I mean,
what happened if he drove her up there and stayed to pick up one of his boys at that party?
Just what if?
But it is. But that's what if. We can't even call him right now and ask.
No, we can't. Yeah. But I mean, I think
at the end of the day, it's a lot of signs. There's always gonna be red flags, and those are some major
believe me, that flags. Internet is gonna find out. He deleted that Instagram for
especially that one video of her tweaking out on the supporters
and twerking on like what?
That was it. But you don't know what their relationship status was at that moment.
Man, I don't want to hear it. If I see that,
you don't.
Man,
because he could have been going even crazy. I heard a dude. I was talking. You gotta make it a little quicker. He said he was going so crazy when they took a break. He can't even be mad at how crazy he said she didn't even go crazy.
Like that's what he said.
That's what he said. Because he went so crazy.
But then he also said that she bought that TRX for him, but she was working 3 jobs, so she wasn't making that much money to buy it. Almost $200,000 car. So he backing his girl up. But at the end of the day, he ain't leaving his girl. We see that. Like y'all said, he knew all this happened before we knew all this happened.
That's how it happened though. But that's it for this podcast, episode number 4 with our special guest Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Do you gotta say how you like it?
Yeah, that's cool. I hope to be on another one. I'll be back.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be back. There'll be another one coming soon.
Brought to you by Zany. We got some reactions coming. Stay tuned. We're gonna post them this time. Peace.